more important than the support of party.
Okay, so you know, Shelley Silver, the Speaker of the Assembly, was on this show with me, I believe last week, and I asked him, he will not sign your pledge. He won't sign Andrew Cuomo's pledges for reform either. He says he doesn't sign pledges. And when I asked him about your position that the bums should be thrown out if they refuse to sign the pledge, he said he doesn't want to respond to that because he respects his elders, which of course is a swipe at you.
And I hope if the two of us are on a bus, he'll get up and give me his seat.
Well, I guess this whole thing is, it doesn't matter if the leaders won't back it. They are the people who control what comes to the floor, and it requires legislation to change this sort of thing. So, I mean, if they won't let it come to the floor...
There are two things. One, Shelley Silver may endanger a Democratic majority by his actions. I'm a Democrat. I want the Democratic Party to succeed, but good government is more important than the support of party. As Jack Kennedy once said, sometimes party demands too much. I believe we are very close to winning this battle. I don't say that we necessarily will, but we have a surprising number of Democrats and Republicans. Obviously, it was easier for Republicans to sign, but nevertheless, Democrats and Republicans have signed in very large numbers.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I believe that...
I'm sorry, the Speaker of the Assembly is endangering the majority in the House in Washington? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
He's endangering the Assembly.
I see.
Not the
because
Congress.
that would be an awful lot of seats that he would have to lose. He has 108 or 9 seats.
I want to tell you what's happening that hasn't happened ever before. It used to be that people, when they got angry, would say, you know, I want to throw the bums out except my assemblyman, my state senator. Now they don't say that. They say, I want to throw all the bums out, including mine. And what I want to do is to focus that energy, that anger, by reforming the Assembly and the Senate, not necessarily throwing good people out who haven't had the courage to stand up and fight their leadership. I am saying if the people go to the polls and do what many of us think they're going to do, lots of people who are there now are not going to be there. I believe that many of those who might otherwise be thrown out in this anger that has taken over in the whole country, not just New York, many of them see their salvation in standing up and taking on Shelley Silver and John Sampson by saying, yes, we will vote for impartial reapportionment. Yes, we will vote for the expansion of ethics. Yes, we will vote for a balanced budget under generally accepted accounting principles without gimmicks. We'll know soon. November is around the corner.
We will indeed. And you are going upstate for your first campaign swing since really 1982, when you lost the Democratic primary to then Mario Cuomo. And I got to ask you, even though I know that you've put this to rest on several occasions, you had some disparaging things to say at the time about upstate. Have you changed?
I did. Wasn't I stupid? Stupid.
Have you changed your mind?
And I said to them, well, it wasn't really a question of changing my mind. It was, I said them in jest to a reporter who was disparaging the city of New York, and I was conveying to him how the city meant so much to me. But in any event, New York State's one of the great, most beautiful states in the Union. And had I won the governorship, I would have done more for upstate than any governor who, in fact, was elected. Well, it's outrageous. It's just a minute. It's outrageous that unemployment is so high upstate.
Well, we're going to have to take your word for it because there's no way, of course, to test you on that particular thing. But we will be looking for you in Buffalo, Rochester, and Syracuse, and travel safely. Thanks very much, Mayor, for joining us.
Thank you very much, Liz.